Hello everyone, this is Kayla Davis with the ODU ePortfolio Studio. In this video, I will be showing you how to share a Google Drive folder with your professor. So you can access Google Drive in a multitude of ways. You can first type drive.google.com in your web browser, or you can access your Drive through your ODU portal by just doing my.odu.edu, and that'll lead you to your ODU portal. Or finally, when you open up Google Chrome, you can come to this Google Apps icon and then go to Drive. So once you are in Drive, this is what you should see, or something similar. If you have any documents in here, if not, that is perfectly fine. You just want to make sure that you have the Drive logo up here along with these options on the side. So in order to create a new folder in Google Drive, we want to click on the New button. And then we click on Folder, this first option at the top. And then you want to name the folder according to the name of your class, and then you want to put your name in there as well. Some professors are going to have different guidelines on what they want you to name your folder, so just make sure you pay attention to what it says in the syllabus. For this video's example, I'm just going to be putting general class, right? And then my name. Okay, so make sure, once again, you follow your instructor's guidelines for what you should name the folder so that they can easily identify it. And then once you've named the folder accordingly, you want to click on Create. And now we have the folder that we just created for our course. So let's go ahead and click on this folder. And we'll see that there's nothing in here right now, but it says drop files here or use the new button. So what we can do to insert files into our folder is we can click on New on the left-hand side. And then we have a variety of options. So if you wanted to upload, say, a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, an Excel sheet, a PDF, you could click on File Upload. If there's a particular folder on your computer that you want to put in this folder, you can do that as well. Or you can start new Google documents and put the Google documents in this folder. So when you start a new Google document, for instance, and then we go back to this folder here, we can now see that the example document that we just created automatically adds itself to this folder, since this is what we've had opened up last. Okay, so let's say, for instance, that you already have a Google document that you want to put in the folder instead of creating one from scratch. You can do that as well. So an easy way to do this is if the folder or the document is somewhere else in your Google Drive, let's say we want to add this document into the folder that we just created. Basically, you can just right-click on the document, click Move To, and then we're going to just find the folder that we just created. So it's right here, General Class, Kayla Davis. And then we just click on Move Here. And now that document is in the folder that we just created. Okay, so lastly, let's make sure we know how to share folders with our professor. In order to share a folder with your professor, you can go ahead and open up that folder and then click this drop down and then click Share. All right, so once you are in this menu, you just want to type in the email of your professor. So this is going to be dependent on the class that you are taking, who your professor is, or your TA, or whoever you need to add. So for this example, I'm just going to put teacher email at odu.edu, and of course, make sure that's whomever your teacher would be. And then once you do that, you would click on Done, and then that way that is shared with your professor. Okay, so let's say that L. Tyson is my professor for this class, right? Once I click on her name to share, I'm going to get the option to share with her, and I can just set her as the editor if I want her to be able to organize, add, and edit the files that I put in this folder. Or if I just want her to be a viewer, I can set her to viewer. And then once I've done that, I can simply just click on share. And then I can see if my teacher has been added because it'll have this little person icon or these two people. So when I click on shared, it will show me that the professor that I shared it with is now able to see this Google Drive folder. And that's basically all that you have to do. So now you can continue adding documents to this Google Drive folder, and your professor will be able to see your new updates. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.